So I know I'm going to do a quick little series for this, and I figured now would be a good time maybe to jump into it and start showing it off to you guys. I've already done an explore video for this, but let's actually get into an actual series for it. So I did jump into this with an explore video, but we're just going to restart. We'll go with hard because why not? It's the recommended difficulty. Among the stars of the night there is a land as old as imagination. One night, mazes full of extraordinary treasures and deadly creatures appeared in this land. They called them the dungeons, strange, ever-changing ruins of unknown lands. Soon a village of slightly curious took root near the dungeons. This they named Rainoka. Among the settlers, two groups shine brightest, heroes and merchants, glory and riches. But the dungeons proved too dangerous. They were soon closed as too many lives were lost in their depths. Life became hard for a town, especially for the young owner of the oldest shop, Will the Moonlighter. Long dreaming of opening the mysterious fifth door of the dungeons, Will steps forth to jump into him. So, for those who need like a recap on like what you do, basically WSD to move. Space to do like your tumble rolls. You can jump over stuff. Or through enemies. Or through, like, you know, firepower. It's basically J and for attack, K for power attack, and E for like your potions. We'll take that jelly. Right now we're attacking from a broom, but we'll get a better weapon as we go along. And we're just gonna grab and hold all of it, I think. Grab that stuff. And we're just gonna die here, so let's let them kill me real quick so we can like get to the next part. Basically, you're gonna die here regardless, so we'll die. And get spat out of the dungeon. Zenon says, "What a sorry-looking kid. All alone now. Rest for a bit, Will. I have you now." Even as a mere child, barely able to walk, you were curious of the dungeons. There was no doubt you carried the same obsession as old Pete. Morning, boy. Did our little merchant bite off more than he could manage? Will, listen to me. The hard truth is this. You are the last of your family, the only one left to run Moonlighter. You can't keep pushing yourself like this. Risking your life on this fifth door nonsense is foolish. Just leave it. Find some artifacts, then use your pen to get out of the dungeon. And for creator's sake, stop using that broom of yours, you daft boy. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this! It's mine from back in the day. Use it. I have little need for it now. So, sword and shield. Now then, get up. You're wasting light. Can't have you neglect the shop all day. Let's see if I can get through your hard head some of the tricks that I picked up from your grandfather so many years ago. Alright, so for those who don't know, this is basically a game where you basically enter a dungeon, but outside of the dungeon you actually have a shop which you manage. Successfully selling your merchandise takes knowledge of two things. You must know an item's value as well as its demand. Come now, open the shop up and allow the customers in. So it's going to open a shop here. People will basically enter a shop to buy stuff from you. So we're going to sell this basically. Did you see that? Best expression you could hope for. The item wasn't too expensive for them and not so cheap for you to lose profit. Be sure to pay attention to your customers' expressions. That's how your grandfather always knew if his prices were fair. Someone else will come in, they'll basically look at this overpriced one though. And go, meh. I don't think I need to tell you how that item was awfully overpriced. Lesson learned? Finally, be careful of selling a popular item too much. If you flood the market, you'll have to offer cheaper prices on your wares. Point is, charge higher when something is in high demand and low supply. Take out your merchant notebook. It should hold all the information you have gathered on discovered wares and artifacts. So basically this is a shopping type of game where you buy and sell stuff, or not really buy, but basically you sell stuff. In my handbook here, I'll basically give you selling reactions, how popular something is. So right now, basically the golem, the crystallized energy here, it basically sells for 100 pretty decently. 200 is way overpriced. The popularity for it is neutral, so pretty decent. Would seem the sun has fallen for a day. I best head off. You will pick up more on your own. Restoring the shop to its full glory, that responsibility falls to you, not I. It's in your blood, Will. Make us proud. In the meantime, why don't you try out that new sword of yours? Dungeons are more perilous at night, but one can always find better artifacts. Just don't dive too far, and use that pendant, boy. So go on now. These weary bones of mine must rest. I want to go and talk to him. You got a new sword, don't you? Head on off to the dungeon, boy. So he basically says the same thing. I'll note that if I want to, I could go to the dungeon over here, but let's go over here and talk to this person. I never actually did this in the first time around. Ryoka may not be as prosperous as it used to be, but many still visit to pick up a souvenir from the Golden Dungeon. Possibly even one from the closed dungeons, if we are lucky. Alright, well, let's get to the dungeon. There's basically a bunch of dungeons here. Our ultimate goal is to unlock this one over here, but we basically start down here in the Golem Dungeon. Here we go. Alright, so here's the golden dungeon. I now have a sword to basically use. And a shield. Nothing over here, so proceed upward, I guess. Now, something I note, by the way, is that these first little bits of the game are not procedurally generated. They're like a tutorial, basically, you have to go through. Now here, I think we'll basically switch to the broom because I got a longer reach. So swapping weapons sometimes is good to hit guys because I can hit this guy out of reach and he can't do anything about it. The shield's good too, but that's better right there, I think. Whoops. So this gotta switch his aim. Good to know. These guys get easily killed. And then we find old Pete's bones. To a person hopefully far better luck than I, my time is short. I took injury from the strange creature across the room. My pen all but shattered from the scuffle. Check him out though, I'd say I fared better than him, he caught me spying on him near the Guardian's room. He dropped a couple items when he fled. One of which is this map diagram. Whatever it is, I was right. They call me crazy, said old Crazy Pete done gone lost his marbles. But I was right. Each guardian of a dungeon must possess a key of sorts. All of them link to a giant locked door outside the dungeons. The fifth door of Rhinoka. Sadly, I won't be around to see the door open. To whoever found me, I apologize for the smell. But the diagram should be around here somewhere. Please open the fifth door of Rhinoka. These dungeons are not what they seem. But I can jump over there if I need to. Big boss gonna kill me. I supposed to let them all out. Now I have to chase this weird creature that stole my stuffs. Big boss gonna be so upset with little me. So yeah, basically keys from the different guys. Alright, so there's a pennant down there. As I get more loot, I can basically usually get out of here. So basically it's time to retreat because there's nothing else here to do. Alright, if I press tab I can get a mouse button here to do stuff. But we don't need it. Let's just get going. Poof. So I escaped with the pennant, I killed all that stuff. Go to town. Ah, the young proprietor of Moonlighter has returned. You look intact. Finally learned to use that pennant properly. It's about time, boy. What are you holding? Is that a chart to the dungeons? Where did you get this? You found old Pete. Dead. See, this is what happens when you chase what's behind that door. Leave it, Will. Just get the artifacts you need for the golden dungeon. and look after Moonlighter. Now, I noticed some posts on the town board that may interest you. Some shops want to move in, attempt to revitalize this town. Apparently they need some startup capital first. Would be nice to see some new life in Renoka. Nice indeed. And Iran is off. So yeah, basically on the domestic forge you can, like, you know, get like your item upgrades type idea going. Remen. Massa, my son, when I find you. Oh, Will, have you seen Massa around by chance? The people of Renoka are so accustomed to culture artifacts from the dungeon. They've become a part of our daily lives, even a part of our food. Talk to more villagers. Renoka, what town? Tomo, Will. I saw you in the Golem Dungeon earlier. I found anything mysterious? Mari, have you found any new culture artifacts in the dungeons, Will? I always found it fascinating how all items we find in the dungeons appear to be from entirely different civilizations with unique cultures. Renoka, what town? I guess we can't use our weapons in town, which makes sense. And then there's Zenon over there, I guess. Boy, Renoka has seen better days. When your grandpa first opened Moonlighter, people from all over the lands would come to visit the shop. The hustle and bustle was constant, but now... And who are you? I keep hearing an old rumor about the town, around town about the dungeons. That maybe particular artifacts are easier to find at night. Okay, let's read this. Investments. So basically you can do investments to improve your town. I can invest in, like, you know, the Vulcan's Forge to get, like, you know, better blacksmith stuff. Or the Alchemist here to get, like, you know, win chance for potions and stuff like that. There's also, like, you know, shop upgrades for my shop. So I can make, like, you know, better stuff with that. Okay, let's go into Moonlighter. Because I gotta make some sales and stuff. I'm just gonna put that back in there for 100. So we're just gonna try and do some sales here to try and make some money. So that'll be basically for 100 each, those things, because we can make some good money from them. I sort of forget, like, what the prices for everything is, but... let's just try 5 for these. Grab all these things. We'll obviously learn if these things are overpriced or not in a moment. Let's go 10 with all this stuff for now and see how it goes. Some items will be, like, you know, worth more, but these are, like, really common items, the ones I'm basically throwing up, except for the crystallized energy down there. And we'll just basically go here, we'll open the shop. People will start to come in and will basically buy stuff from us. So someone looks at the crystallized energy and goes, "Yay!" Oh, the jelly's too much. That fabric is too much. So, too much for this stuff just at the moment. We'll have to knock it down a little bit. Yeah, I actually did this before, but I forgot what the prices are, so... Let's try 10 for that. See how it goes. Oh, someone liked that one. Not that one, though. Too much for the vines. Oh, the rods were too cheap. Jelly's at a good price. So I put the vines at too much there. Let's try that much. That much. And that much. Put these at maybe 20 this time, so we can get a better price for them, or, you know, better sale for them. I was just wandering around my shop. And he says, good price. Okay, so I got the metal rods at a good price now. That's a good price for vines, apparently at 2. Put that there. Vines is too much at 30, okay. So 2 for that. 2 for that. Who knows what I should put this one at? Let's go with 5, I guess, for now. Got some fabric and this other stuff over here. Who knows what this will be for, but let's put it on for 50. Good price for the roots, apparently. The fighter didn't want anything from here, so she left. That's it for today. So there's my balance. We made some good money from some of the stuff. Down there for 30 maybe. See, I can like get some like information like some of the stuff I bought here, so as you can see, there's lots of items they basically sell and stuff. There's a trading short store from weapons. There's the slimes. So a good price for those is 5 apparently. There's some golem stuff. Don't know what the price of any of this stuff is yet, but whatever. So 10's far too cheap for the iron bars here. 20's a good price for them. 5's are good for the roots. Alright, let's go back to the dungeon. We'll basically have to do it all over again. See if we can talk to people again. Are you heading into the dungeons? Be sure to take advantage of the hot spring if you find it. The water will soothe your aches, just downright revitalize ya. Good to know. I sort of always wanted to become a merchant, but I could never find a pendant. Most pendants used today were found when dungeons were first discovered. Since then, finding a new one has become nearly impossible. Tomo, people used to think artifacts found in dungeons were created out of the thin air. Just generated inside a dungeon. The decrease in golem artifacts found directly contradicts that, though. A lot of heroes are always looking to craft better weapons and armor. They buy a lot of foundry rest, iron bars, and teeth stones. I'd keep that in mind for your shop, Will. Alright, so basically if, like, you know, there's certain types of shops, like, you know, people come to my shop, I can sell, like, different types of things for them. Good to know. If you insist on diving deeper into the golem dungeon, please, Will, make sure to buy some better armor. You can bring a blacksmith to the town using the town board. Alright, so basically use the town board to, like, do better stuff. I keep hearing over and over about the dungeons that made particular artifacts easier to find at night. Alright, well, we went over to the above last time. Let's go down here to get basically out of here. And we'll enter another time. Now, it should be randomized at this point, I think. The dungeon. Basically, this is a roguelite, but everything up to this point is basically not randomized, but now we should get to the randomized stuff. There's my map. There's the stuff up there. So for these things, it's best to hit them from the side, obviously. I can get from the stuff from the pots. More stuff. Alright, there we go, kill that stuff. However, it's possible that you can have stuff fall down to the cracks in this game or be inaccessible. That would be bad, but who knows that'll happen. Alright, that guy's in there. Switch to our broom for long-range attack. And if possible, we're just gonna get free hits on him, I guess. I'm not sure there, but I think the third hit did more damage than the other ones, which is interesting. And it looks like the red enemies are a little bit tougher than the other enemies. That's what they're all about, I guess. So we went down there. Stuff despawn in this, I wonder. That'd be bad. We will see if that's the case, though. Oh yeah, by the way, look at my inventory here. I've only got limited space in here, so I have to watch out for some stuff. Destroys one item curse in the direction shown when placed. Not sure what the curses are, but item must be placed to the left or right of the bag. Okay, so certain items I guess have like restrictions on how they can be put in your sack. Good to know. Something I really like is like the hitboxes in this game. They're fairly good. I've seen games that had, ouch, poor hitboxes on them. Get that stuff. And what's happening here? Today marks my first steps into a mysterious dungeon. They were discovered not far from Rinoka, a small and incredibly charming village just north of the crater, and they are quite a unique occurrence. Any number of adventurers may enter a dungeon at once, but no one will adventure together. These dungeons seem to build themselves around the one entering. A unique maze for each person, never the same labyrinth twice. One must ask though, if no one is currently inside the dungeon, does it even exist? Now these are the questions. Many right now are flying to the dungeons for their treasure, completely disregarding the inherent danger of the hostile creatures inside, just for some gold, some fame. But not I! No, it's all about the questions for me. Where do these dungeons come from? Why do they constantly shift and change? And why are they filled with unseen treasures? I'm not here for the what. I'm here for the how and the why. I bet that's some old Pete ramblings there. Alright, so that's basically that. I was going through this treasure chest to see if I missed anything, because I see, like, you know, different colors on these chests here. I'm wondering if that means something. Maybe like there's like different tiers of chest, or the light up they still have stuff in them. Doesn't seem to be the case thus far though. Okay, let's go up. Kill that thing. Ooh, falling. That's dangerous. That stuff falls behind you. Oh, look at that, there's the healing pool thing. Why? Why do our tools keep disappearing? Chambers full of precious stones are left untouched, but rooms and chests holding our most basic tools keep vanishing. Who knows? Maybe that's something to worry about, that thing right there. You know, it might be that, like, there's a time element. Yeah, there's a time element to this game where if you take too long, if you try and farm it, it's going to hurt you. The dungeon. The equivalent of a Splunky ghost. I don't know what that's going to do if it catch me, so maybe I'll avoid letting it catch me for now. Get my hits in. I missed both those times, but whatever. Alright, that's good enough for me. So I want to get that stuff that's gravitating toward me before I go, so we'll try and do that. Problem is, this thing's making it really hard for it to get. Well, we escaped with our pendant and we got all that stuff. Judging by like the textures of that thing, I assume that if it catches you, it's going to kick you out, so that's its entire purpose of things. Let's talk to people at least before we go into our shop. See if anyone says anything new. I came for the capital just to get one of those cultural artifacts. They're extremely popular. They're there and can only be found here. It's sad to hear most of the dungeons were shut down years ago. The town appears to be falling into disarray because of it. Yeah, basically these guys are saying multiple things, I guess. People around here are so accustomed to cultural artifacts in the dungeon, they have become part of our daily lives, even a part of our food. With just a little creativity and some beef, goat cheese, and slime sauce, you can create the perfect merchant burger. Bon appetit. So, there's a hint, there's basically stuff you can craft in this game, obviously. Oh, look at that, there's a kid. Massa. Will, can we play tag next time I stop by his shop? Will! I saw you in the Golem Dungeon earlier, found anything mysterious. People used to think artifacts found in dungeons were created off in air. Just during inside the dungeon. We discovered the dungeons some 700 years ago, and yet we still know very little about them. I'll probably try and talk to these guys a little bit more, but we'll do that later, I guess. For now, let's just go to a shop once more, I guess. Time to make some money, and apparently I lost some money somewhere along the way. Wonder how that happened. And we'll put this here. And cool, you can add stuff if you want to this thing here. That's good to know. We'll put all that stuff down there for now, and let's open a shop. So there's a game called Reciteer, and this game is very much like that in many ways, I think. And how good is that priced? Too cheap, obviously. Too cheap on the fabric too, apparently. Oh well. There's crystal rock, glass lens. Drop that stuff in there. I know I can make some good money on this, so we'll put that down there. I'm a good merchant, apparently. Oh, good. They're going to buy all that stuff for me. Yeah, these guys will line up in line to basically do stuff. We're just going to drop stuff here. Gold ruins. Probably going to get some money for these. And let's drop down some golden cores here. Hopefully I get some good prices from this stuff. Well, it looks like some items can get really, really expensive in this game, but not yet. Not yet at those items yet. We're only starting out. Ah, good price for the golem course here. A little too cheap on a lamp, I guess. Oh well. Too cheap on that. Oh well. I bet these are probably a lot cheaper than they seem, so let's just put them at 9 for now. Same with this stuff, I think. This crystal rock is probably worth a little bit though. Probably should make sure I have stuff on all of them, so... do that. We're making money! Oh, too cheap on a sword. And those things. Too cheap on a lot of stuff, apparently. Oh well. At least I can make money. Now, I wonder if days get longer as like you have more stuff to sell. There we go, we sold that stuff. So there's our balance. We had 17 people, I guess, and no thieves, because I think there's like thieves in this game. Alright, we can go buy stuff now. So I'm going to invest stuff in my shop, for example. So I can get extra health in the morning if I want to. I can get extra space for my items. This useful cash register will entice customers to add an extra 10% tip when paying. And I'm sold in the sale box with a 75% discount, which is good if you need to get rid of stuff real quick. The shop expansion allows persons to decorate it to please their customers, as well as additional space for your items, which is nice. And of course these guys to get. Well, I guess we'll get these guys in here, so let's do that. So, the blacksmith moves in and says hi. I guess we're gonna get these guys to upgrade first, so... let's get them in, I guess. And there we go. Hi! You must be Will, no? The one who requested my forge. My name is Andre, Forge Master Extraordinaire. If it's weapons or armor you seek, Vulcan's Forge is the place. Alright, so he can make some armor and stuff for me, but it requires me to give him stuff for it. So it requires 4 fabric for a fabric bandana. An iron helmet requires 6 bars and 4 teeth. And there's other stuff you can get too, I guess, so... steel helmet. Fabric chest plate. We'll have to basically start saving up some items in for this stuff, I guess. And there's better stuff here I can get as well. training big sword. To get this, I'll need some teeth and stuff. Alright, well, we basically have stuff I can basically do. And over here's the potion shop. Oh, a customer. My apologies, it's just this book, it's so good. Okay, yes, I'm Eris, Weaver and Potion Master. Come to the Wooden Hat when you need a potion or enchantment. What do you want craft today? Alright, so I can craft potions then. XP potions here is basically bigger stuff. And there's enchantments you can basically do to your armors, I guess. That's nice. Alright, well at this point I've basically shown off a little bit about what the start of the game is like. I'll continue around and we'll basically see how far I get. But for now, take care. Ooh, excuse me. And we'll see how far I go. For now, take care.